Hello guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So today's messages are from Lucifer and Lilith, okay? This is like my second time giving this reading. So I'm excited to see what messages they have for the collective, the collective today. Before we get into the reading though, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here with me, supporting me, subscribing to the channel, being genuinely kind, loving, caring people. I love all of you guys so very much. And so anyways, let's hop into the message. Okay, I haven't looked over a lot of these cards, or at least made my own like beforehand interpretation, so we're about to just raw dog this message. They both have to say this, okay? Start off with what they both have to say. They give the gift. They give the architect. The Selkie. And we have memory. Okay. So, I feel like you guys have like this very strong like aura. You guys are powerful creators, so your like aura is almost like a magnet. A lot of people like to be in your orbit. And with that, I feel like you can get overwhelmed by your own energy. You can get overwhelmed by your own like power because you attract so many people. Just kind of like the Selkie. Like a lot of people are just attracted to like your vibe, to your essence. And I feel like this can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. I feel like it can be like a little bit overwhelming to have so many people like enamored by you or just constantly wanting more from you. But you also have to understand there is a reasoning for why you have such a like potent, beautiful aura. Especially as a creator of this world or like a master magician, a witch. There's definitely a major reason for like having a magnetic aura. Because I feel like you guys are like the supremes of the coven. I feel like you guys are like the head of your world. You have like that leader type of vibe, Aries, the emperor type of vibe going on here. And you're meant to like lead on a lot of projects or just be in a lot of leadership positions, generally speaking. And so you have this type of like magnetic aura for a reason. And I understand that it can be overwhelming at some times when like people are constantly like, I guess, messing with you or constantly needing from you or just wanting to be near you when you want to be alone. But I feel like you need to, I guess, learn to number one, embrace the audience of people, or I guess like number of people that want to be near you. Not saying that you have to embrace people that are being like creepy or like weird towards you or just like draining you. That's not what I'm saying. But like there is a reasoning why you have so many people that get so enamored with you, and a lot of these people could help you and drive you forward, bring forth some type of prosperity or be partners. You have to utilize these people in a way that brings forth some type of prosperity instead of being like, I guess, off-put by their attraction to your energy. You also have to understand as a leader, you're just going to attract a lot of energies. A lot of people are going to be enamored with you. That's just like how leaders are, you know, that's how great leaders rise. They have a dedicated audience or fan base or whatever the hell you want to call it. You guys could be a business owner, you could be, you know, the boss of your own company, you could be a content creator, whatever it may be. I just saw 444. But whatever your role is, you're going to attract a lot of people. And with this attraction, you can bring forth spiritual knowledge and healing to others who are attracted to your essence. So does it make sense? Like, I feel like you guys have a really magnetic energy, and a lot of people are very enamored by it. And obviously you want to make sure that you're cleansing yourself. You want to make sure that you're protecting yourself, but you also have to understand, like, it's your tool. And as a leader, you need to embrace the power that comes from within. All right? I feel like this is a lifetime position that you have here. Like, you've been a leader in every lifetime. And I feel like there's also like a message of like you coming into like a higher like status. Like, you're coming into a higher status, a higher position than you were before. So there's going to be like more eyes on you. And some of you guys are just so shy. You're afraid of the attention. But you cannot be afraid. Also, just because a lot of people like have eyes on you doesn't mean that you have to work to appease them. You know, you can be yourself. You don't have to play a different character. You guys get so overwhelmed by like just the attention that you're receiving, but a lot of the attention that you're going to be receiving within these like coming of weeks is going to be very positive, especially as you're like elevating. And you're a creator. You're meant to like bring forth a lot of amazing creations on this earth. That's why a lot of people are attracted to your energy. I think I said that at the beginning of the reading. People are just fascinated with the gifts that you have. You could do a lot with that type of energy, with that type of following behind you. Okay. Let's start with Lilith's messages. Okay, starting with the tarot, we have Wheel of Fortune. We have Two of Cups. We have Queen of Swords. And we have Ten of Pentacles. Oops. I need to get a table very soon. Not trying to go off topic, but I did have like a desk that I was doing these readings on. I still have it. It's just like it wasn't working anymore. It wasn't working anymore due to my tripod and just, I guess, I don't really have anywhere else to store my stuff, so I have to put it on the desk. Anyways, continuing the message. Lilith is definitely assisting you when it comes down to wealth, prosperity. I feel like maybe some of you guys are trying to bring about some type of opportunity right now, and she is pushing it forward. She is bringing forth the results. She's also highlighting that you guys have a lot of good luck right now, and you guys need to capitalize upon it. You guys have definitely been like partners in every lifetime. I feel like she is constantly giving you messages and reassurance when it comes down to your path. And she also wants you to stop, I guess, shying away from your power, or being so, I guess, like frightened of it. You guys are almost frightened of your power. You need to stand firm in the power that you have and understand that, you know, you were given this type of like presence for a reason. Why would you be this like magnetic, powerful person if it wasn't for a reason? You need to embrace the power that you have at this current point in time, but she's definitely assisting you when it comes down to whatever endeavors you're trying to achieve, or if you're trying to bring forth some opportunities, she's definitely highlighting that there's opportunities that are right here, right now. There's so many doors open. Some of the things that call to you, you're not even really seeing. And so you need to like take a moment to just pause, breathe, understand that like there is much more out there than what you are seeing at this current point in time. And that there's just so much prosperity that is literally coating your blood. And she's helping you bring forth more. Big prosperity with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. She gives death. Fire. Intuition. Okay. Whatever projects you guys are working on, it's literally on fire. It's moving fast. There's so much progress that's being made right now. I feel like you guys are also transforming into like a different person as well. Like you're coming into like a new version of yourself with this like elevation that's happening in your life when it comes down to your leadership. You're definitely like transforming into like your highest version of yourself. And there's so many signs coming in. I mentioned that definitely when I saw the Two of Cups, like there's so much like messages. There's so many messages. So much messages. There's so many messages like flooding your inbox, your spiritual inbox right now, and you need to take note of it. But you guys are like literally on fire. You're moving forward. You're moving fast. Things are getting done. You're achieving a lot. But like I said, you guys are a leader. You're going to attract a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of people's eyes that are on you. You're a creator. And people want to see what you're doing. People are going to be attracted to your energy, your spirit. And you cannot shy away from the power that you have. You can't get afraid or frightened about that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you need to protect yourself. There's going to be some weirdos. There's going to be some energy vampires. There's going to be some people that want to drain you. But for the most part, a lot of this energy that you're attracting, these people are fascinated with what you can bring to the table, what the power that you have within. And you use that to your advantage to bring forth more prosperity and just an overall elevation in your life, spiritually and physically. Okay, she gives the Trickster, Father of Fire, and the Judge. Nobody can stop you guys either. Like, maybe you feel as though because there's so many like eyes on you that there's some people that will try to conspire against you. That is not possible. I'm sorry. It's just not possible. It's not possible for people to conspire against you because you guys are protected. And there will be justice served for anyone who tries to take you down. All right. I also kind of feel like I feel like with the Trickster card, there's two meanings. Like for one, it's time to cut off anybody who's like really playing around with your energy. Like if you feel like somebody's just not taking you seriously, they're constantly draining you, they're not on your level at this current point in time, they're not on your vibration, it's time to cut them off. But I also feel like it's time to be a little bit more, I guess, like self-centered. I feel like you guys worry too much about like what others say, so you dull your light, you dull your fire, and it's time to stop doing that because that's self-sabotage, number one, and number two, like you're on a hot streak right now. You're really moving forward. You see this fire energy? You're on fire right now, and we don't have time for you to be self-sabotaging. Okay? We don't have time for that. Let's get into Lucifer's portion. He gives 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and Queen of Swords. Okay, we got Queen of Swords with Lilith spread as well. Okay, I'm about to move this over a little bit so it's in frame properly. Okay, so I feel like you guys have also been experiencing maybe a deep period of... Okay. I see the message here. You guys tend to overwork yourself, is what Lucifer's saying. Which can push you into deep periods of stress. Like you put so much on your plate and you act like you're alone. When you have like a spiritual team that's around you, that's beside you throughout this journey. You guys are like forgetting the beings that are guiding you, that are assisting you. So you're putting all this like weight on yourself, and you need to let go of just that heavy load. Because with the Eight of Cups, like, if you continue to overwork yourself or push yourself to the max time and time again, you're going to burn yourself out. You're going to drain yourself, and you're going to be left in a position where like you have no energy to fight when you really need to fight, when you really need to get things moving forward, when, you know, shit's getting crazy, when your creations, when your ideas are like literally taking off. You won't have any energy to execute these ideas, or I guess like act on the plans that need to be acted on at that current point in time. Like, you won't have the energy because you'll be burnt out. And you need to remember that you have a spiritual team that's around you, and you can always go to them for assistance, for help. And you're not alone. There's so many beings that are pushing your projects, your endeavors forward. There's so many people that are pushing you to the top. And you guys seem to like forget that a lot because you feel like you're alone all the time, but you're not. You're not alone. And I definitely feel like you guys are like the Queen of Swords archetype. You guys, I guess, I feel like with the whole entire Queen of Swords energy that's presenting itself here, it's encouraging you to be that archetype. That's what I'm trying to say. It's encouraging you to adopt the Queen of Swords archetype, where you're not like overly emotional, overly intense, but like you're looking at everything in your life at this current point in time with strategy and through an unbiased lens. You're just looking at things for what they are, and you're not letting your emotions like push you over the edge. Like, oh my God, I can't take it, all this pressure. You have to look at this from a logical standpoint, from an opportunity standpoint, where it's like, okay, there's a lot of eyes on me. I can use this to elevate myself to the next level. You know, you have to not necessarily put your emotions to the side, but like try to not like overreact. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, he says only love may lead. Waves of release. Crystal clear channel. Okay, I'm about to turn off my heater because I have it on right now because I'm freezing. I'm skinny, so I freeze pretty quickly. Alright, anyways, so he's encouraging you guys to... Okay, so for one, there's a confirmation that you guys are definitely on the right path. You know, don't be afraid. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. But I also feel like as you continue your spiritual journey, there's things that will be left behind. There's things that just cannot continue as you climb the ranks, as you climb to the next level in your life. I feel like, for one, he's saying like, things are going to be different. You're stepping through a portal. You're coming to this next era of your life, and there's going to be some things that won't serve you. Some of you guys are moving away from a place, and it's going to be an emotional or like sad goodbye, but it's not like it's bittersweet is what I'm getting. Not like sad as in like, oh, I can't take it. It's like, it's bittersweet. I feel like you're going to be leaving a lot of small things behind. You're going to leave the small world behind. You're coming into a bigger world. You know, you need to reflect on where you came from and where you're at now. and give thanks for the beautiful life that you're living right now. But it's time to let go of the past, because you can't hold it on when we get to the next level. You can't hold it on when we are at the next level. You cannot hold on to the past, okay? Because there's this death energy here that Lilith was highlighting. There's some things that are going to die. There's some things that are going to leave that won't be here as you're like elevating. You have to let it go. And you can't be sad. There's nothing to be sad about. You're coming into a new world. Okay? Wrapping it up with his last cards. She sleeps with the stars. We have wishes. And the maiden in the Imburg lamb. Yes, you're being born again. This is also almost like it's a new era of your life that there's experiences that you will be experiencing that you haven't experienced before. You're going to feel a little bit vulnerable, a little bit naked. But this time of your life is going to season you. It's going to make you a veteran. A lot of your wishes are coming true right now. A lot of your manifestations are coming true right now. Your spell work is really working. You also need to prioritize rest. Okay, remember what I was saying, you guys put so much on your plate. It's okay to sleep. It's okay to rest. It's okay to stop. You're not going to get punished. Nothing bad will happen if you sleep, if you rest, if you take a moment to pause. You want to make sure that you don't burn yourself out. So make sure that you rest. Resting is just like a great time for like messages to come in, but it's also like just good for your body. Like you guys push yourself so hard. Rest. Okay, so that is what I'm getting from the message. If you guys enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, have the video, comment down below. There's just so many fucking things to do. Did you hear all I just said? Subscribe, like, comment, hype. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, seriously, and let's not mention the notification bell. You know what? Comment down below if you have your notifications on. It's gonna be like one comment. No, I'm just joking. If you guys want to have a personal reading with me, you can. Link in the description. If you want to give a gift to me, you can. Link in the description. If you want to give me a donation, link in the description. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Lucifer and Lilith, for the message. Love you guys. Take care and goodbye.